Part 4, chair build. Lots of stuff's happening. We now have our biggest significant missing link, which was upholstery. Now that we've got that, we can go ahead and double check spacings and previous measurements. We've got side guards to make, we've got some bearing spacers for the casters to make, we've got paint to put on and then dress it essentially. So it's not actually a huge amount that we need to get done in this video, but as always the last 10% takes the most time. However, shouldn't be too painful. So what have we actually got to do on the chair? Chair is all but finished as far as the frame. As I say, we've got to make the spacers for the casters, which I think we mentioned in the previous video. We've got some nicer bolts coming for the pivot bolts. We've got to put the captive nuts on all the appropriate points on the sides of the frames for the side guards. We've got to make the side guards, so that's going to be with the old angle grinder. We've got proper and correct hardware coming for the shocks. Then once all that's done, as I say, the upholstery as supplied from PYC. Give them a shout out, have a look at their website. If you need upholstery for your chair, they do some bloody good stuff, and they've got some awesome colours which in future builds will be showing off as well. So beyond that obvious stuff, we then just need to put our set of captive nuts on the back side of the get some captive nuts on the back side of the frame here, drill a hole through for the adjustment points. For the adjustment points on the footrest, and I think that will just about do it. Yeah, we don't need to make any modifications to the upholstery because made to measure, which is awesome. We have our sheet of aluminium for the side guards. I think that's it. Maybe. We'll find out, I'm sure, but we'll keep you posted. The first step now is to get a full strip down of the chair. I've got the measurements I need for all the bolt hardware, which is good. And then we can start drilling holes and putting some captive nuts on, which will be very, very exciting. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, so side guards. Let's do this first. This is going to be the messiest bit. We have a template from one of the previous ones that we've done. At the moment, it's just a bit of CAD. Oh yeah. So we've got some CAD design going on here, which is beautiful, and we basically just, straightforward, simple. Do a bit of colouring within the lines. Everyone's a winner. So, again, these will all be laser cut appropriately when we go full bore into this. And again, this is just a good little guideline. Ta-da! How good's CAD, eh? Freaking amazing. Alright, let's cut these things out. Okay, we've done our usual duplication technique. Bolt hole, clamp it, and duplicate. So these are the bare side guards. We're going to use this hole as our datum point. So we're going to make it a bracket that will have 1, 2, 3, 4 holes in it that will be using this as the initial reference for it. We can then transfer that to the frame in the jig when we initially weld that up, so that the, where are we? All the holes line up in the future, hopefully. So hopefully that made some kind of sense. I'll show you the thing at the end and what we're doing with it. Okay, right, let's try this. Okay, here's the new bracket. We've got holes and stuff. That'll line up on the datum one there, square it up, centre punch, drill, repeat for the other one, and then everything should be the same. Ta-da! There you go. I don't know if you can see this, but everything is lining up. Consistency! Yes! Not sure how well this is going to translate because I don't have a great place to mount you. Little doodah here to mark the holes on there. We're now going to transfer the holes to here. So to make sure it doesn't move while we're doing this, we're going to line her up, clamp, and we'll probably get some vice grips on it as well, just to be on the safe side. Awesome. Okay. We're in line. We're in line. We're in line. Awesome. And the favourite tool. Let's get the hammer up. Brace your ears, people. Beautiful. Nice. Take that. Okay. Let's deburr. And we can tack on some nuts. Look at that. Straight in there. Captive nuts are between the plates, secured on the bolts, secured by the G-clamp. It's a bit Heath Robinson, but there we go. We'll get there. Ta-da! We have our captive nuts installed. Okay, next step, we need pilot holes drilled in the tube here and here, so that we can then put a captive nut on the back edge, for our bolt to go through and tighten into for the footrest. Cool, let's do that then. I think we have everything we need to put this chair together. Obviously the main bits: upholstery, main frame, swing arm, axle, footplate, side guards, and then caster sections yonder. We've had all the new hardware arrive, so everything's the right size. But before I go ahead and paint, I'm going to put it back together again one more time. What did I forget to record? Oh yeah, I forgot to record making the caster spaces, but these are not as they will be, so I don't think it was right to show you. Anyway, let's do a final build check, make sure I haven't forgotten anything, strip it down again, and then we can put this thing in paint. As I said before, we're going to try clear coat on the main frame, and we're just going to go satin black on the side guards. We've got various different colours of countersunk, countersunk alley spacers, so we'll try with purple on the black first because I like purple. Anyhow, let's get this thing built up. The quote-unquote dry build. Nothing painted yet, but we've got all the hardware assigned. The only things that couldn't go on were the middle bolt on both sides. A little bit of a misalignment, so I just need to put a little elongation in there on both sides. Snap. And then we can get it stripped properly for paint, and then that should be usable. Very exciting. Oh yeah, I need to find a cushion. You need to find a cushion. Not comfortable. Okay. Oh yeah. that was quite the experience. I'm definitely not a fan of painting. However, it looks reasonably good considering it's all rattle can. So it's just being hung out to dry now, of course. Just a clear lacquer over all the frame components because I do personally like all the heat colouring in the tubes, and it kind of gives a very honest account of what's been going on to the frame. With the side guards, yes, I have painted them black. You know, sheet aluminium, nothing particularly exciting going on there. But yeah, the rest of the framework and whatnot, we've got a nice clear lacquer going over now. Have I made it run at all? Of course. Though now that it's all drying up, it's actually looking far better. But you know, we've got a few. Oh, focused here. There we go. We've got a few little runs, but again, we're just keeping it honest at this point. It is the demo chair. Customer chairs will be powder coated, but for my purposes, this will be fine and dandy. So we've now got, we're going to leave this for the rest of the day and overnight because there's not else I can do to it at the moment. Oh, super excited about this. We are painted and dried, clear coated. It's really just made the colours pop, oddly enough. But time to build up the bad boy. I think we'll probably put this on a time lapse because last time it was a 45-minute build. Hopefully it'll be a bit quicker this time, but we'll see. The chair's finished. Really happy with how it's turned out. Looks awesome. As I said before, this is not going to be necessarily an offered colour scheme. It's more just a show at the moment for customers coming down and potential dealers. Just a completely honest look at the frame and the chair and everything about it, basically. Lots of little adjustments have gone into it, which have taken a bit of time, but a lot of what I was concerned about as far as double checks and all the rest of it have worked out beautifully. I wasn't a million miles off, which is awesome. So it's now a case of getting all the drawings confirmed by the engineers so that all the brackets can get laser cut, all the round stuff can get turned on CNC and start to get that element of refinement into the product for our customers, which would be awesome. There's a few options for the chair as we stand, but nothing earth-shattering. As I say, the intention with it is not to have some mega expensive chair with all the options under the sun. Anything practical will do within reason. The chair is ready. We can start getting people riding, and in the next video we will be putting it through its paces. Sadly, I don't at this precise moment in time have a complete new version of the hand cycle frame available to ride, so we may still have to do it with some of the older stuff. But yeah, want to get it dirty. We've had its pretty pictures taken for the website and socials and all the rest of it by a proper photographer rather than me, and really looking forward to seeing the results of that. But for the meantime, have fun, and we'll be in touch for the next video as soon as we can do, because the weather's starting to get drier-ish, and I'm looking forward to going and get dirty. Should be fun. Have a great one, guys.